Floyd Mayweather has joined the MAGA movement. Let's watch Floyd Mayweather, who was on Fox Business yesterday, and just from out of nowhere, he started singing the praises of our boy Donald Trump. Play the clip.
At least I'm happy, but we're never happy. When we had Trump before, we didn't appreciate him, but I think Trump is a great president. Actually, he's the best president in my eyes. He's the best president we ever had. Great businessman, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, and the way the day's cabinet thing, you probably went around here, it was really phenomenal. To the point you talked about team, putting together a great team,
yes,
put together a fantastic cabinet.
Trump has done an amazing job, and a lot of people around America are upset. But no matter who goes in the White House, we're always upset.
Right.
And I think Trump is the man for the job. He's the best president in my eyes.
I also been.
That's my man Charles Payne, and Charles Payne I consider a friend, and Charles Payne is an inspiration. Yeah, Charles Payne, he's dropped probably 50, 60, 70 pounds. He's basically stayed away from the snack machine. But anyway, Floyd Mayweather jumping on the money team jumping on board with Team Trump, probably not that surprising, but it is. I'm glad to see it. And because trust me, there'll be a lot of, how could Floyd Mayweather say the best president ever? Doesn't he know Barack Obama was president? Hats off to Floyd Mayweather here. Are you shocked, Steve, that Floyd Mayweather jumped on the Trump train?
As someone that was banned by Floyd Mayweather for about 20 years, we don't exactly see eye to eye. We don't really like each other. Our mutual disadmiration society is very strong. But when me and Floyd agree, we really agree. Oh, God. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't say, Donald Trump's a hell of a young president. He's a young lion. He's a hell of a young president, man. But I'm not surprised, though, Jason. At Donald Trump's first inauguration ceremony, that one was actually outdoors, so that's 2017. You know who was there in person? Floyd Joy Mayweather. So this does not surprise me, but I think it goes to your point about the shifting culture of now it's more than okay to say, I like that guy. I like Don Quarius, John Tavius Trump. And to me, let's just go back to the 80s when Donald Trump was just this real estate guy who would also put on multi-million-dollar boxing matches, and he did some historic ones. Rappers and celebrities, and a lot of black celebrities, they had no issues with Trump. In fact, they loved the guy. To a point, he got NAACP Lifetime Achievement Awards. Look it up. So I give Floyd credit because I know that he's still going to get blowback from the community. He might even lose a few fans. But as a fellow entrepreneur and a true American patriot, I think he just said, you know what? I like Donald Trump. Deal with it.
I did not know that he was on the Trump train in 2016. That's fascinating.
He's made other statements.
And
Jason, he has made other statements where he said, look, I think Trump's okay. And there was actually video of that day, the inauguration. And I was surprised. I really was. But look, Floyd likes money. That's why the TMT logo is what it is, the money team. He is a capitalist. It almost would make no sense for Floyd and Donald Trump not to be aligned in a lot of ways, if you really think about it.
Well, and I think with most heterosexual men, they are in black, white, green, whatever. If you're a heterosexual man, you don't really have a problem with Donald Trump. Unless, and I'm sorry to say this will offend many of perhaps my friends and others, but unless you're afraid of your woman. The only heterosexual men that I know that, can't get on board with Donald Trump are guys that are afraid of their woman. And I'm not saying that to be offensive, and I'm not in their situation where they could divorce me and take half my stuff, make it hard for me to see my kids and all that other stuff. Yeah. But Floyd Mayweather doesn't have that fear, obviously. And the men that don't have that fear are free to say what they actually think. And they'll get their woman on board with what they actually think, or they'll find someone new. But that, the stronghold and the leverage that's being used against many black men that run around and cosplay like they hate Donald Trump. And oh my God, Donald Trump said, grab him by the P word. And Donald Trump likes women. And Donald Trump, you know, it's all cosplay. They don't really believe it. Floyd doesn't have to play that game. And this is why so many people talk about, hey, get off the Democratic plantation. Because it is a plantation. Your thoughts, your desires, it's all gate-kept. And so Floyd is just free, and he's financially free, and you know, he's not married, and he's not afraid of losing access to women by supporting Trump.
Well, and I want to make a prediction for Floyd Mayweather and his plans this weekend. He will be at the Tank Davis fight at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tune in. But Sunday, he will not be at Jamal Bryant's congregation in church. Right there. Book it. Guaranteed.
Steve, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go, and we'll see you tomorrow. Great conversation about Gene Hackman. You need to go watch Unforgiven. But sir, I want to disassociate Steve from my final comments here on Floyd Mayweather, which is just somewhat a reiteration of what I've already said. But what Floyd Mayweather represents, and why I was so thrilled, and I'm saying I didn't know in 2016, but it really just doesn't surprise me that Floyd Mayweather has never had to go along with the narrative that somehow Donald Trump is beyond the pale. And oh my God, he's this threat to women and black people. He's never been that threat. Now, if you're the Central Park Five and you're involved with wilding and you're on tape confessing to crimes in Central Park, you're on tape. Don't buy these phony documentaries and phony movies. Don't buy the phony narrative. Oh God, these were just innocent young boys out playing in the park and the police framed them. It's not true. You can go watch them confess to their role. And these guys weren't exonerated. And so they were not exonerated. Their conviction was, what do they call it? Some kind of alpha plea, or not exonerated. They served all the time they were supposed to say, and then in some kind of bogus deal, go look up the facts. But this whole deal about Donald Trump and racism and threat to black men and black people is a joke. Floyd Mayweather knows it. Some of y'all, again, I don't blame you, vacated. Yeah, it was vacated, not exonerated. Some of y'all so afraid of your women, you can't live in reality. And I feel sorry for you, and you need to get in your Bible and get your woman in line, to fall in line. And she'll only follow you if you're authentically following God. And some of them are so crazy that they won't follow you because they really don't want to follow God. They want to follow themselves. You got the wrong woman. Don't be hating on Floyd Mayweather. Don't be hating on any of these other free, and I guess people have a problem with Eric Adams, the mayor of New York, using the word Negroes. Don't be mad at these other free Negroes that are like, man, I'm not going to play this game with y'all with Donald Trump. I know who the real racists are. The people out there supporting Planned Parenthood and the killing of black babies in the womb. I know who the real racists are. It's the people that built a culture around shuffling black men into homosexuality and transgenderism and all that other debauchery. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss a moment of Fearless.